What up, guys? So it's Wednesday and everything, guys. It's Wednesday, it's lunchtime and everything. So guys, today's been going pretty well and everything. I just gotta work this spot, and then I gotta drive all the way back to Newport and work another spot. But guys, the Mariners, they played the Tigers yesterday, and I was all like, I'm gonna miss the game because, I'm working here and everything. And, turns out there's like a 4 or 5 hour weather delay, and I was like, dang. So Detroit, why do you play in a baseball stadium with no roof? I mean, you in the north, guys. If you unaware, guys, Detroit's basically in Canada. I mean, I saw an Instagram reel of some guy that took a jet ski from like Detroit to Canada, so it must be pretty dang close and everything. So yeah, guys. So they need to get a top of the stadium. Also, why isn't Detroit's hockey team named the Bears? Because, guys, go with me on this. So, Detroit's baseball team called the Tigers. Detroit's football team called the Lions. Now, wouldn't it make sense for the hockey team to be called the Bears? Now, I've been talking to people about this all day and everything. And the peoples are saying, no, Marty, it'd have to be like another cat animal and everything. And I was like, no, the saying goes lions and tigers and bears, oh my, and everything. And then they're like, oh, so then they get it and everything. But then they're like, well, Marty, what's the name of the Detroit hockey team? And I go, wait for it. And they're like, what? And I go, Red Wings. It's the Detroit Red Wings. And they go, Marty, why is it named the Red Wings? And I said, I don't know, must be has something to do with the boot company and everything, the Red Wing Boot Company. But guys, the Red Wing Boot Company, I believe is out of Minnesota and everything. I could be wrong, but I think it's out of Minnesota. But, what else is a Red Wing besides the boot company? I don't know. There might be like some bird, Red Wing bird and everything, but I think it's just the boot company and everything. So anyway, guys, long story short, or long story long, the Mariners beat the Tigers and everything. And then the Toronto Blue Jays, they're playing the New York Yankees and everything. And guys, it was looking like the Yankees were going to get swept and everything in the series, but they came back and they ended up beating the Blue Jays and everything. So that's interesting. But guys, again today, more than likely, I'm going to miss the Mariners game because they're playing at like noon my time and everything. And I'm like, why are you playing at noon? But in Detroit, that's like, well, I think in Detroit that's like 2. Because I don't think Detroit's in the East. Yeah, Detroit's definitely not in the East Coast time zone. So, I don't know, guys. Anyway, they got that going on. And that's basically all we got going on for the day so far and everything. Stay tuned. See what else we got going the rest of the day. Oh, also, there's this guy that I work around with at this one spot, and he done got cancer, guys. So, thoughts and prayers go out to you. I ain't going to say who it is, because I don't want to put him on blast and everything. And I don't know if he wants me to know that I know. But, this person got cancer. So, thoughts and prayers, guys. And everything, because, that's a bad go of it and everything. So, I guess get yourself checked and, live your life and everything. Be like, who was that country singer? Is it Tim McGraw? I think it's Tim McGraw. So, sometimes, guys, you just gotta live like you were dying and everything, Great song. If you haven't listened to that song by Tim McGraw, check it out. Live like you were dying and everything. So, anyway, guys, see all you when we're done at this spot. Done for the day. Burp. Alright, guys. So, we back. So, anyway, guys, just got done working for the day and everything. So, guys. It went pretty well and everything, pretty good and everything. However, I did just cut myself and everything, so I don't really know about that, I would put a Band-Aid on, but I don't got any Band-Aids on me. I just got myself a first aid kit in the mail, like, a couple days ago, and I should put it in the truck, but I want to make a video about it and everything, because I was watching Jeremy Cyrus, something like that. Anyway, that guy and everything, Jeremy Cyrus, so whatever his name is. Anyway, he got himself a great YouTube channel and everything. I've been watching it for years, and he has himself a knife out that came out like a couple months ago called the Dino. I think it's called the Dino. Anyway, I was looking to get it, but I was like, I don't need another knife and everything. I think it's like a fixed blade knife. So anyway, I always call it the Dano because me and Pops would always watch Hawaii Five-0 and everything, and they're always like, book him, Dano. So I always think the knife's called the Dano, but I believe it's called the Dino. and everything. Like, Dino's the name of, Fred Flintstone's, dinosaur, though, isn't it? So that's interesting that they call it the Dino. Anyway, so, the Mariners lost and everything, Tell you what, guys, tell you what. So, what is that? I think they're going to force another game on, I think they'd play on Friday, if I'm not mistaken. I think Friday. Yeah, I think so. I'm not for certain, but, I think it's Friday for the next game. But anyway, guys, I got myself a new jacket in the mail, for the wintertime, working and everything. The company I work for, they hooked it up, so I might wear that tomorrow if it's cold enough. But, it's just been pretty warm lately. So, anyway, guys, thanks for watching today's daily vlog for, day 63, maybe 64. Ain't really too certain. But, yeah, like, comment, subscribe, keep spreading the good vibes on. You remember, check me out on Instagram, Marty Kaufman, MartyKaufman. And, hopefully you've been liking the short form reviews and everything, because, I tried out that new diet lime Coke and everything. And then I'm like, hey, peoples, I just did a review about it. Check it out here. And then I did a whole short form version of the video too and everything. And, I started up a TikTok account. So check it out. I believe it's, with Marty Kaufman. But it only has one F because I misspelled it and everything. But, I guess in 30 days, you can change it and everything. So, anyway, thanks for watching. And I'll see all you tomorrow. Burp.